Hey everyone, my name is Dale. I'm an indie game dev currently working on a Saw, a shoot 'em up roguelike game with a little story. But these past days I once again challenged myself to make a good looking game with just one shape. Last time I took the square and now it was time for the circle. Before we jump into the challenge, let's go over the rules really quick. I was allowed to scale and combine the circle. I'm usually also allowed to rotate the shape, but that wouldn't do anything in the case of the circle. I'm not allowed to add anything like lighting to the circle in Photoshop, but I'm allowed to use fonts for text. And with that I began this challenge. I first came up with an idea. I needed to keep the artistic limitation in mind because making cards for a card game or platforms for a platformer game would be quite hard with a circle. So because we all love planets and they are just great, I made a game about protecting a planet with turrets that slowly rotate around the planet. So I first added some planets in the background and the main planet. For this game I went with a cyan and yellow color palette, and I think that works pretty well with the space theme. Next I made the dotted line around the planet where you place the turrets on. Earlier than usual I added post-processing because it helps me with motivation when it doesn't look like a simple prototype. In terms of post-processing I added bloom, a vignette effect, some subtle grain and color correction. I now programmed in placing turrets on the dotted line and changed the cursor to the placing cursor while placing. I also fixed the cursor to the line with the simple trick of making the custom cursor face the actual one and not follow. Then with disabling the actual mouse cursor, it looks like it gets fixed to the line while placing. Together with that I created the base for the 4 different turrets, the UI and money. Now I made the turrets work, and now let's explain which one does what. First we have the simple shooter turret. It shoots bullets every now and then and just rotates around the planet as every turret does. Then there's the melee one, which doesn't shoot but kills enemies when they touch the turret. Next there's the quick shot, which shoots very often but the bullets get destroyed really fast. And then there's the triple shot, which shoots 3 bullets at once but they get destroyed a bit quicker as well. Now I made enemies, health for the planet, scene transitions when dying, and I added a whole bunch of polish and game juice with particles, screen shake and sound effects. With a nice music track added, this is the result. I really adore what the game became in the end, and I might put some real art on this sometime in the future. This video and also mini-series is inspired by the work of Icoso. He's a really talented game creator and he makes superb looking games with just simple shapes. If you haven't already subscribed to his channel, I really recommend doing so. And if you haven't subscribed to my channel, I would highly appreciate if you do so. See you next time then. Cheers.